And there is, as we mentioned yesterday on the show, a YouTuber who I frankly had been unfamiliar with named Ethan Klein. And on his show, he suggested that he was joking. He said that if there was another Holocaust, I should be gassed first, which is not a wonderful thing to say. As I said on the show yesterday, I would hope that in another Holocaust, he and his family escape because I'm not a terrible person. But he said this. And then apparently the video was deleted from YouTube. And now he's whining about it. He's very, very upset about it. He said it was just a joke. It's mean. He says the joke I was suspended for simply points out that Ben, who is desperate to be accepted by his Christian nationalist friends as white, will only ever be seen by them as a useful idiot and sadly for him, a Jew. Guys, I'm pretty sure that the people who like the show and listen to my stuff know I'm a Jew. Not exactly hiding it. I'm pretty sure that they see me as a Jew because I'm a Jew. You can tell by the funny hat on my head that I wear literally every day since my childhood. But Ethan Klein, being not a very good person and a tacit excuse maker for genocidal terror groups like Hamas, he's trying to claim that he is the real fighter against anti-Semitism. He says he is constantly excusing, enabling, and platforming real anti-Semitism. This is coming from a guy who literally put out a post last year making excuses for, again, genocidal terror group Hamas. Okay, so what does this mean? Should Ethan Klein lose his video on YouTube? No. In principle, he should not. I'm very much in favor of the idea that platforms should be extremely loose about what they allow on their platforms. If these platforms proclaim that they are for free speech, they shouldn't be removing videos, even videos that I find to be gross and or despicable. I will add one proviso. If you are, as Ethan Klein appears to be, a person who revels in the cancellation of others, I will shed 0 tears for you and you deserve everything you have coming. Ethan Klein in 2022, as in earlier this year, tweeted out, quote, "Years ago, I interviewed Jordan Peterson before I was very familiar with his politics. He was an interesting guest who I enjoyed sitting with. But especially now, I can see he's a dangerous gateway to the alt-right transphobia and COVID misinfo. I removed both interviews today." Jordan responded at the time, quote, "I should warn you that those who engage in cancel culture generally live to regret it. I'm not going to come after you, except politely in this Twitter stream, but the chickens will definitely come home to roost." So now Ethan Klein is crying salty tears over his YouTube video being, by the way, I never called for his YouTube video to be removed. Right? I never said that. In fact, I don't think it should be removed. But we all play by the same rules around here. And if this is the game that you choose to play stupid games, win stupid prizes, you deserve everything you have coming to you. I'm not going to stand in the way of the cancel culture mob when you have fed that mob and incentivized that mob and been a member of that mob. Ethan Klein tweeted out in teary rage, "They are currently the greatest beneficiaries of cancel culture, identity politics, and moral outrage. It's incredible. They have become the party of free speech while decrying and lobbying for my deplatforming. They both condemn and defend cancel culture in the same breath." Do you own a mirror? Do you? I will refrain from any comments about the appearance of the person who ought to own a mirror here. So, well done there. Again, this happens all the time, unfortunately, for the left. They're constantly engaging in the cancellation of others, people who are well within the political mainstream. And then, when the cancel culture mob comes for them, they start whining about it. Oh my God, it's such a... Or alternatively, they start to bow and cower before the mob. Well, I really had it coming. This is the Seth Rogen strategy. The Seth Rogen strategy is all those jokes that I told 10 years ago, instead of defending them and taking the hit, I'm just going to say, I'll cancel myself. I'll cancel myself. Cowardice at the highest levels. So one standard for everyone. That is the way that all of this should work. So there will be no tears shed for Ethan Klein's temporary suspension from YouTube on this end, even though I believe that he should not be suspended for comments like the one that he made. Alrighty, guys, the rest of the show is continuing right now. You're not going to want to miss it. We'll be getting into why Liz Truss just lost her job as Prime Minister of the UK. If you're not a member, click the link in the description and join us.